Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Regulatory Tuesday with your friend, Veteran Mountain Man. And today we're going to talk about something that's a little bit non-standard for our topics, at least on this day. And that is what we should be doing about the government overregulation that I've been talking about. In particularly, what can you, as a normal citizen and a resident of your state, city, county, whatever, what can you do to stop some of this? Well, the first thing that you have to do to stop any of this is to actually pay attention. What do I mean by that? I mean, let's say you like to go fishing and you buy a fishing license every year. And you notice that after about 5 or 6 years, your licenses have been going up every year. And when you ask why, nobody can give you an answer. Well, that's because some regulator is changing the price. And so you might have to do some research into the laws of your state to find out how the prices are set and what regulations set the prices. And at which point you can actually start bringing that up to your politicians. But part of the problem that we also have is the fact that many of the politicians have allowed the bureaucrats to legislate. And this has primarily been pushed by the left, but the right is also responsible for doing this as well. It's not just liberal or conservative, it's primarily authoritarianists. They want to be in charge and they want to take power, but they don't actually want to do the job. And so your authoritarianism is actually what leads to bureaucratic dictates and overregulation and government overreach. So the second thing that you have to do is you have to hold your legislators accountable. And that means coming to them when you find severe government overreach, getting others to complain about severe government overreach, and generally being active and caring about your community. It's not a way for you to sit down, tune out, and turn off like they did in the 60s with the hippie movement. And many of those people who lived in that time frame have forgotten what it meant to be caring members of society, and many of them have raised children, and these children are the 20s and 30s and even early 40s of our country, and they are starting to become the majority of the country. And now we're starting to lose serious traction and accountability because one generation turned off of being a good citizen. And so it's causing many problems. So that's the second stage. The third stage is to possibly even run for an elected position yourself. Now, am I talking about go be president of the United States at 35 and be one of the youngest presidents ever? No. I'm talking about city council. I'm talking about school board commission. I'm talking about transportation commission. I'm talking elected positions that can actually put you into a location where you can do something about the regulations that you're seeing that are wrong, that you want to get changed and fixed and peel back some of that governmentation. And the way you do that is you get yourself elected. This is what people have been doing to create this stuff. The only way to get rid of it is to get somebody elected who will get rid of it and then actually hold them accountable to get rid of it. Because otherwise, we're doing the same thing over and over again. And as a representative republic, which is what the United States and its states are, they are representative republics, the only way to fix overreach is to elect those who have the moral fortitude to not overreach and to repeal the overreach. So we've got to be more careful with who we elect. And that might mean getting rid of politicians that you like simply because they are not doing what you want. So you can't conflate those two things. A person can be a really good person, can be a nice person, and still lack the mental and emotional fortitude to stand up and do what's right in governance and instead just go along. And that's not who we should be electing. We should be electing those who really do want to serve their country, who are capable of serving their country, and who are intelligent enough to help resolve some of these convoluted, complex regulations and bring them back into a much simpler, streamlined system so that our government and country can operate more efficiently. Because at this point, it's become bloated and slow and ineffective. And so we, the people of the United States, have to be the catalyst of this change. And that doesn't mean becoming authoritarian or even nationalistic. It means condoning true liberty and true freedom. And that means putting people in power that are going to reduce government, not increase it. That are going to reduce taxation, not increase it. That are going to overall inspire America to become the leader and shining light that we were for so many years. Well, I want to thank you all again for joining me today. If you like what I'm doing here, please like and subscribe. Unless you are on VidMe, and in which case upvote and follow. Don't forget, I do respond to comments, questions, and concerns, so if you want to leave a response or a comment down below, I will read it. If there's anything in it that poses such as a question, I will respond. If you want to, you can come on over to minds.com or even patreon.com/veteran mountain man. And if you chat me up here, I will respond, debate, and interact with you just like any other user, because I do actively interact with other users on these sites. Thank you all, and have yourselves a great day.